Hey guys, CRAZYJACK here, and today I'm starting a brand new series called Let's Talk Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, if you have seen KSI's earlier work, then you should probably know what to expect from this series. But basically, in this series, I talk about the things that generally piss me off in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 as well as the Call of Duty series as a whole. Where, if possible, at the end of the video, I'll try and make a recommendation on how they can improve that on the next game. So, without further ado, let's get stuck in, shall we? So yeah, the first topic of this series is going to be the storyline, which in some cases could arguably be the most important topic of this series, since the storyline defines how the multiplayer, which is what 90% of COD players spend their time on, is played, due to how it defines what guns, equipment, and kill streaks we can use. Like, so for example, when World at War came out, we could only use like bolt action guns, and like we could only use like artillery strikes and all that. But you know, with Modern Warfare, you have like all the laser high technology bull. So you know, the storyline could arguably be the most important. With regards to the storyline, because there's two developers for the Call of Duty series, so we got Activision making the Modern Warfare story, whilst Treyarch's been making all the Black Ops and World at War series. We don't actually look at what Black Ops is doing, because they're not going to really have any influence on how Ghosts is going to be played out. So we really got to look at what Activision did in Modern Warfare 3, in that sense. So yeah, basically we got to look at Activision now, and basically if you have been a big fan of the COD series, you basically should know that the Modern Warfare story is basically gone through as how it follows the journey of Soap and Captain Price as they try to stop the ultranationalist terrorist organization run by Zakir in COD 4, and then followed by Makarov in Modern Warfare 2 and 3. And with regards to this Call of Duty game coming out this year, a lot of people were expecting, particularly me as well, we're expecting Modern Warfare 4. Even the developers knew it, because during the Xbox One reveal, they said that people assumed they were going to play it safe and get the Modern Warfare 4 story. So for one, I'm quite glad they've actually changed the storyline, since it would have been really, really boring. And it gives them a new opportunity to improve the game in some sort of way. And in particular because of the new next-gen consoles coming out. When I say next-gen consoles, the PS4, because who the f*** is going to buy the Xbox One, really? Anyway, yeah, this gives them a new chance to actually, like, recover some of the FPS genre, since over the years it's been tarnished by how it's got. But hopefully they can make it improve. But anyway, with regards to the COD Ghost story, there hasn't been a lot of information actually being given out on it. So with regards to trailers we've had, on the 1st of May we had the COD Ghost Mass Warriors trailer, which was said all about how the story is played. The only useful thing about it was the last 5 seconds when it said the COD Ghost reveal trailer is going to be during this date on the 21st of May. And obviously on the 21st of May, the Ghost reveal trailer came out during the Xbox One conference, which was the only reason why I wanted to watch it, and I was a bit pissed off when it was the last thing they played, because they probably knew that as well. A lot of people were just watching just to see the COD trailer. And that pretty much says f*** all. It just showed us dogs, 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 and fish that move when you move near them. And then finally we've had, recently, particularly during E3, we've had two 15-minute footage of 2 camping missions, one underwater, and then we have the one where it basically just shows how the dog is going to be played into this campaign and stuff, which was pretty cool. But the story has been a bit edgy. I can't really understand it. I've had to actually like look around and find it, but this is the actual official plot of COD Ghosts on Wikipedia. So yeah, and Wikipedia is mainly right. So this is what the actual storyline is meant to be. If you can actually tell during the videos. So this is it. Call of Duty Ghosts takes place following a catastrophic event that changed the global balance of powers in the world. As a result, the US is no longer recognized as a superpower. 10 years after the event, an unseen enemy emerges as a threat, but the remnants of US special forces from each branch come together to create an elite group of soldiers known as the Ghosts, who are determined to eradicate all threats to protect the weak and the remains of America. Now, hearing that, it makes sense of how the campaign is actually, the storyline is actually played. But what they've done for the videos and shit, it's been absolutely bull. I couldn't understand one thing. All I remember is dogs, dogs, dog. But saying that, you know, when you're looking at the footage, it feels more like a film than a game. And in particular, it feels so much like I Am Legend, because you know they show like this. Throughout the footage they've shown, it's just showing the one-on-one like interaction with the dog and the player, which is just ridiculous. This dog and player emotional attachment is backed by how the developer said that they wanted to add more emotion to the game itself, which I really don't see how that's going to work, since looking at most COD players, they don't give a shit about emotion. They see a gun like, "Ah, fucking shoot you up, bro, yeah!" But once they said they're going to add more emotion to the game, they added all this fancy sad music in the background of the trailers and stuff, but I know for a fact, and probably a lot of people already do at this point, the dog is going to die during the campaign. It's going to happen. That's why I feel it feels so much like I Am Legend. But basically, how the dog's going to die, a lot of people are concerned about. I basically think it's going to be two main reasons. Either one, he's going to die the good old-fashioned American style. He's going to bust down a door, RPG, shotguns all attached to him, and be like, "America, fuck yeah," and just, shoot up the whole place like Chuck Norris and dudes. Yeah, and or he could do the second way, which is most likely what most people are expecting. Basically, where the dog sacrifices himself in order to save the player / his owner. Another reason why I know the dog companion is going to die at some point during the campaign itself is because the name of the dog itself. The dog's name is called Riley, which if you have played Modern Warfare 2 in particular, you should know that Ghost's real name is Riley, and we all know what happened to him. With regards to the background for this game, which is basically saying how the US is no longer a superpower in this game, it still doesn't really make sense, because whilst I said, oh yeah, the US is no longer a superpower, they're completely vulnerable and it seems that they're just, throughout the trailers' footage, they're still saying that the US is the only country in the world that can actually save the world against this terrorist organization. It's a bit annoying how they're still stuck with this the idea of the US being the only ones that could save mankind and all that, and like they're like the shining beacon to all other countries. But it was probably expected, because they got this director who's like proper American and stuff, so what to expect. He's gonna be like all patriotic and stuff. Basically, based on the information / footage we've seen, with regards to the storyline / plot for Call of Duty Ghosts, the storyline itself has been really written in plain English. Basically, from my point of view, the first time I saw the reveal trailer during the Xbox One conference, I had no idea who the enemy was. It felt more like a zombie apocalypse film, basically, because all I saw was some missiles coming down. I just thought, right, a nuclear apocalypse has happened, and then all I see is this dog and dude just, chilling and tapping in it. I automatically just think of I Am Legend. So I think that there's a problem there already. Hopefully, when I play the game itself, it won't be like that. But if it is like this, I really, really think Call of Duty is gonna be another disappointing COD game. But let's see. Right, now that my rant is done about the so-called storyline for Call of Duty Ghosts, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of my Let's Talk Call of Duty Ghosts. I want to know about your personal opinion about the storyline. So leave in the comments what do you think with regards to the storyline. Do you believe that Activision made the right choice by changing the storyline, or do you reckon that they should have stuck with the Modern Warfare series and made Modern Warfare 4, which most people expected to happen? Also, do you fully understand what you're expecting to do during the Call of Duty storyline so far? I personally don't. All I just know is a dog and fish move. Yeah, that's all I know. And finally, do you expect the dog to die? I say most certainly it's going to die. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, or maybe even subscribe to the channel. It really helps it grow a lot. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.